Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Joel Rosen. I am the Adrenal Fatigue Recovery Ninja, and I wanted to give you a quick preview on our Adrenal Fix live seminar coming up tonight at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, and that is the relationship between the untold relationship between thyroid disorders and adrenal fatigue. And I think this is going to be an awesome topic. I'm talking to a lot of people in this Facebook group. A lot of you have fatigue, energy issues, focus and concentrating, not dealing with stress, feeling cold, getting shaky, lightheaded, and jittery if you don't have a meal, not being able to lose weight, concentration, brain fog, focus and concentration, anxiety, just not doing a great job of handling stress. And we need to think about the relationship between the adrenals and the thyroid. So I'm really excited because we're going to be talking about the thyroid mechanics, and we're going to be talking about the role that genetics has to do with that as well. And I just wanted to preview that a little bit because a lot of you guys have an MTHFR issue, and that's going to be a lot of reasons or a lot of mechanics or pathways how that relates to a thyroid problem. And I want to just discuss a little bit about that today. So MTHFR is down here, and MTHFR is responsible for making methylfolate. And when MTHFR is either plus plus or plus minus, meaning you've inherited an altered gene from mother or from father or from both, if it's from both, it's going to be plus plus. And if it's from one or the other, it's going to be plus minus. And so what does that mean? It means that that enzyme is not working very well. And if it's not working very well, then you're going to decrease your ability to make methylfolate. And methylfolate's a very important substrate or fuel for making energy production in the body. And so what does it have to do with thyroid? Well, the first way it has to do with thyroid is vitamin B2. In its activated form, it's called FAD. And FAD is activated by T4. And T4 is made by the thyroid. So if the thyroid isn't doing a good job, it's not going to allow B2 to get activated, so that even if you didn't have a methylfolate problem, you're going to have a methylfolate problem now because you have a thyroid issue. So it's not going to allow you to make T4 very well. But we're going to also show another way that that's related, and that comes down to what's called biopterin. And biopterin, where is our biopterin? So biopterin is our product that's important for making neurotransmitters. And that's really important because there's a connection between neurotransmitters and thyroid, and it has to do with proteins. And so one of the most important proteins is called tyrosine, and tyrosine is one of the amino acids found in protein, and it is the prerequisite to make T4. And so if we are not absorbing proteins, and we have infections of the gut, we have acid reductions, we have leakiness and permeability of the membranes, and we have food reactivities, then we are not going to break down enough protein to absorb T4. And what's going to happen is we're going to make a neurotoxic neurotransmitter. It's going to be very excitatory. On top of that, now we're not absorbing phenylalanine, and phenylalanine is a precursor to tyrosine. And one of the things it needs that biopterin, or it needs that folate to work. And we can have some SNPs in this process here, and that's going to be very problematic. On top of that, we also need to have iron. Iron is a very, very important cofactor for phenylalanine and iron to make tyrosine. So there's a lot of connections, and no one is telling you about this, and that's really, really important. So those are the things we're going to be talking to you about tonight. We're going to be talking to you about 90% of people that have a hypothyroid problem are an autoimmune patient. We'll use the journal. I'll show you what journal article that's from. And then we're going to get into sort of the thyroid mechanics So I'm going to go over that with you. I'm going to stand up here, and we're going to go through the entire thyroid mechanics and relate that back to the adrenal. So I'm really excited to talk to you guys about this tonight. Make sure if you're a member of this group, then you will be able to get the replay. I will also send it to you if you're on my email list. I'll upload it to YouTube. And if you're not a member of this group, then you have to follow the link and subscribe or request to be a member of this group, and I will save some time to answer your questions. We'll be talking about cellular hypothyroidism, the important markers that you need to look at, the relationship between the feedback loops, the hypothalamus, the pituitary, the adrenals, the hypothalamus, pituitary, and thyroid, the hypothalamus, pituitary, and the organ system of the female organ system, of the ovaries or the male system, and how those get sedated and what we can do to fix them. So I'm really excited to talk to you about those things tonight, and I just wanted to give you a preview. So we'll talk to you guys later. Hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you tonight. Take care.